What up? What up? Good morning. My name is Aaron, and this is Trumpet on Air, the morning trumpet warm-up show. We got you live here on YouTube, Facebook. So get them horns ready. So we're not going to do any stretching. We're not going to do any stretching. We're going to get straight into the trumpet warm-up. Straight into it. And this is for my adult beginners out there that are struggling with, what do I warm up with? What should I warm up on? And so we're going to go over the essential elements of trumpet playing that you need to be going over in your warm up here today, this morning. So if you're here, please go ahead and like the video. Like the video as you come in. Say what up, say good morning or afternoon, good evening from whatever you're from. And we're going to get started. Like I said in the text, we're going to start the ground running. So the 5 things that we're going to be working on and involving in our warm-up is breathing. That's really important. Secondly is long tones. Third is flexibility. Fourth is, what did I have this for? Did I say flexibility already? Breathing. We got breathing. We got long tones. We got, oh no, I missed buzzing. There we go. Breathing, buzzing, long tones, flexibility, and then some articulation with some scales. Hello, good morning. Gotta wake up my brain this morning. All right, can you guys hear me okay? If you can hear me, put a number 1 in the chat. If you guys can hear me, put a number 1 in the chat. What's up, NC? Good morning, Mom. Zavi, good morning from Barcelona. Jack, love these videos. Thank you, Jack. Hey, I like this song. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is some breathing. But let me say hello to everybody that's here with me today. You've got 12 folks watching. Please like the video if you're here. Please like the video. It helps the algorithm. It helps me get out to more people. Today's admission price is just liking the video. You get extra brownie points if you share the video. I like that as well. Hey. What's up, Henry? Okay, number 1, you guys can hear me. Excellent. Rock Wolf, good to see you again from Houston. Margaret, welcome. Marco, hello. It's nice to see people talking to me. Last week y'all was silent, man. For sure, it's good to see everybody. Oh man, we got a full crew. We got Joseph from Uruguay. We're gonna get started in just a second. I'm just saying hey to folks that are here. What's up, Samuel? And then we got Aluko Moses. Welcome. 20 folks in the building. Please like the video as you come in. Hey, we're gonna start with some breathing. Okay, we're gonna start with some breathing right now. Here we go. So what we're gonna do first is I want you to put your hand in front of your mouth like this, right? So we're gonna do different versions of this. So we're gonna do breathing exercises with the mouth, with just us in this hand right here. Then we're gonna transition to blowing just air with the mouthpiece. And then you're gonna put the mouthpiece on your trumpet and blow air through the trumpet. So I'm gonna show you exactly how we need to breathe for us to get maximum air capacity for the trumpet. All right, so put your hand in front of your mouth like this. and I want you to breathe the air around your hand. So don't suck from your hand like this. Don't do that, because you're going to be breathing in fumes through your trumpet. We don't want that, right? All right, so I need you to breathe through the air around your mouth like this, right? And then after you inhale, exhale, and I want you to blow a steady stream of air on your hand. So it's going to be like this. So remember, don't suck from the hand. Get the air from around the mouth. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe with our hand in front of our face, in for 4, and then out for 8. Okay? Let's do it at this tempo. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's kind of hard to do it at this tempo, so let's throw on a metronome, because it's kind of like atmospheric. So we want a steady tempo with this. Let's turn down the music for a bit and turn on my trusty metronome.
3, 4.
All right, so we got a metronome going here. Let's actually just put it on quarter note. All right, so what we're gonna do, in for 4, out for 8, hand in front of our mouth, breathing our, so we're not engaging the corners. So keep your face just like chill and relaxed, and then blow, form that embouchure as you exhale. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just like that. So let's do that. Let's do that 2 more times. We're going to inhale for 4, out for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. That's waking me up this morning, using my lungs. All right, now put your mouthpiece on your chops, on your embouchure. We're going to do the same thing, the same motion, but we're going to have a mouthpiece on our face. So just like what we had our hand, we're going to replace it with the mouthpiece. Same thing. We're just going to blow air through the mouthpiece. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're like me and you blew out too much air, try to reserve some of that air for all 8 counts and try to get to the downbeat. So I want you to aim for 9, like cut off on the 9th beat. So don't be like me, folks. Let's try it again and try to have a steady stream of air going all the way to the 9th count and off on that count. Here we go. So in for 4, out for 8, aim for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, that's much better. There we go. I had to remind myself. So here we go. Let's do it one more time, and then we're going to put the mouthpiece on our trumpet, do the same thing, all right? Let's do the same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that was a little bit better. All right, now let's put our let's put our mouthpiece on our trumpet. And so we're going to do the same thing. Mouthpiece on the chops, but we have the trumpet in our hand, and what we're going to do is just blow air. So make sure the middle of our lips are separated. So we're not going to get like an accidental buzz, all right? But still keep the corners firm. Here we go. Same thing, in for 4, out for 8. And please like the video, Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're not going to actually make a sound. We're just going to blow air through it. So even if it's really early in the morning, you won't wake up your neighbors. Hopefully they won't hear you blow air. If they do, man, you got some paper thin walls, but that's okay though. That's okay. That's all right. So we're not making a sound on this. We're just blowing air. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. One last time, then we'll go on to buzzing. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now that should be nice and relaxing for you. I feel relaxed, even though we didn't do our stretching this morning. We're just going to skip right past that. If you are missing the stretching part of this show, you can check out the first 3 episodes of the Trumpet on Air show and check out all those exercises that I do with the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers, all that stuff. All right, so now let's buzz on our mouthpiece. Now we're not doing anything too crazy. We're just going to do some sirens, all right? Let me turn on this music. So we're going to do some sirens. So you don't have to match my pitch, but what I want you to do is focus on getting a nice and healthy and steady sound from the bottom up and then going back down. So it's going to sound like this. Right? So don't worry if you can't get as high as I can. The goal is to just make sure that our air is working and that we wake up that tongue in our mouth, that oral cavity, because we're going to be using that later on. So I want you to go do, or better yet, think about it as ta, right? So we're going to go from a ta, transition to an E syllable and go back to an I syllable. So when I bring my finger up, we're gonna go higher. When I bring it down, we're gonna go lower. Just that simple. Here we go. Nice. Let's do about two or three more of those. 3 more of those. Let's start lower. The pitch does not matter. Let's just get the nice siren going. No breaks in the sound. So make sure you're supporting the sound with your core, and you're blowing steadily. Here we go. One more. Nice. Nice. All right, so let's go on to some long tones. So what we're going to do is when we play our long tones, we're actually going to play 3 notes. There's going to be our first and our third note is going to be the same. It's going to be middle line G. The middle note is going to change. We're going to get lower by half step. So just repeat after me. Watch my fingers if you don't know what notes I'm playing. But first we're going to start out with G, F sharp, and then G. So the goal here is to make sure that each and every single note that you play has the same tone quality. It has the same ease. So everything feels just as easy as playing that second line G. No matter how high we go, no matter how low we go. So that's the goal. So keep the air steady, keep the tone the same, the tone quality the same. And yeah, let's get started. Let's see. We're gonna do it to this song. Just repeat after me. All right, all right. So the goal with this was to make sure that every single note had the same feeling, the ease of feeling of that G, second line G, and it had the same tone quality. Now, if you need a little bit more practice on that, because it's not easy to do, for sure. So you got to make sure that each note that you play, as we go lower, you switch that oral cavity and slow down that air right on the dime where you need to. All right. So let's actually we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go up instead of go down. Okay. We're going to go up instead of go down by half steps. We're going to go up to C natural, but we're going to go G, A flat, G. That's going to be the first one, and then keep going up in half steps. Okay. So let's do that. Here we go. Just repeat after me. Make sure you like the video too. Share the video. Very good. Very good, everybody. So I know there's a few folks that really can't play their trumpet right now, but just know that when you get a chance, try this out. Try this exercise out, and you'll feel much better. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling warmed up. Now, this is just a warm up. This is not supposed to be a practice session. So everything that we do is not going to be intense. This is just to warm up the chops, get the blood flowing in our face. All right. What's up, Charles? We got some people in the building. Before we go on to flexibility, let me say hi to a few folks. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you say what up, say hello. We got KT Projects. We got Mixed Stev Horns. Hopefully I'm saying that right, but thank you for being here. Got my cousin in the building. Good morning. Aiden, Ordon, Martinez. We got Juan Ortiz. Welcome, welcome. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Again, make sure you like and share the video. It helps the algorithm, helps me get out to more people so we can have more trumpet players up in the building, warming up together. All right, so flexibility. So what we're gonna do is, since now we're all warmed up in our primal range from C to low F sharp, we're going to do some flexibility that goes up to C and goes down. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Ah. So I want you to imagine that you're playing on one airstream, but you're moving your oral cavity from middle, high, middle, low, middle. We're going to do that for all seven of the 8 combinations of the horn. Okay, so we're just going to go down. So I'm going to start on open. Then we're going to go 2, 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. I know I went over that real fast, but just look at my fingers, play after me, you'll be just fine. All right. All right. So let's do this to a metronome, because everything that we do when it comes to flexibility needs to happen in time for smooth transitions between note to note. So let me just turn off this music real quick, real fast, and turn on this metronome. And let's actually go a bit slower. Instead of 80 BPM, let's go at a nice 70. I want you to think that as we play this. All right, so we got our flexibility going. Now, if you wanted some extra practice or some extra warm up on that, you can start low and just go the opposite way. So start on 1, 2, and 3 and just go the opposite direction of what we just did. But that's what I do. And that's very simple, very fundamental, that even I do fairly consistently. Now, let's go to some articulation. So before we get into articulation, I just want to talk about a little something. When it comes to articulation and playing scales, what I've noticed in my studio and various beginners that I've taught is that they struggle with 4 things. In order for us to have a clean articulation, we need 4 things. The first thing, we need to hear the pitch. That's very critical, because if we can't hear the pitch, we can't play it. So I need you guys to sing a lot. Sing and be very comfortable with your singing voice. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be high class. The only requirement is that you match the pitch that you're trying to play or trying to hear. That's the only requirement, okay? Second thing is air support. So as we go up the scale, as we go up, we need a little bit more support. So what does that mean? That means you need to engage your core. Like somebody about to punch you in the gut. Hopefully you never experienced that. But what I need you to do is engage. So really firm up the abdominals, firm up the abs, so that air support can help you propel the air faster. Because what I notice a lot is that when my beginners, adults, I'm talking adults, and even kids too, they all do the same thing, no matter what age. As you go up, what you do instead is pinch in the middle. We don't want you to pinch in the middle because you're going to get this sound. You're going to get that sound. We don't want that sound. It's not the prettiest sound. So what we do instead is leave the lips alone. Set it, forget it. And then what I want you to do is engage the core to help you get up there. Okay? Engage the core. Firm up the abdominals. So it sounds nice and smooth, and it's going to really help you get a nice full tone as you ascend. All right. The third thing is wind speed. Wind speed. So what does that mean? Blow faster as you go up. Blow faster as you go up. Slow down the air as you go down. Now, if you need a visual, what is fast air? What is it? Because I got some visual learners. Fast air is the paper. Take a piece of paper, line it up with your mouth, and the paper is going to go further away from you. That's fast air. Slow air is when the air is just floating closer to your mouth. So like this. This is fast air. That's fast air. Now this is slow air. Right? You see the visual? Put a number 1 in the chat if this makes sense. Fast air. It's farther away from you. Slow air. Closer to you, but it's still floating. This is my practice routine. Don't mind the writings on the paper. But that's the third thing. We need to understand wind speed. What is wind speed? What is blowing fast? What is blowing slow? Blowing fast is the paper away from you, further out. Blowing slow is the paper just floating closer to your mouth, but it's still moving. Okay. Now, last thing is a very, very important thing. Very important. Now, if you want to have greater success and greater accuracy with playing scales or playing notes, high notes, you have to use the right tongue level. You have to use the right tongue level, because what's going to happen is that if you use the right tongue level or approximate tongue level, it's going to get you in the spot where that note really wants to sound. Because what ends up happening is that you're trying to play that higher note and you're undershooting it because the inside of your mouth is not in the right spot for that note. So with this scale exercise, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get that tongue level in the right spot for these scales. We're just going to do C major. Okay. Now, I really had to put a preface on that because it's really going to help a lot of you out with playing more accurately on a consistent basis. 4 things you need to think about. Singing, hearing the pitch before you play it. 2, I got my notes right here. Air support, engage the core. 3, wind speed. The paper is further away from you. As you speed up the air, the paper is closer to you as you slow it down. And 4, tongue level. So use the appropriate tongue or approximate tongue level for each and every single note you play. You're going to be more successful with accuracy. Cool? So let's do this simple exercise. I want you to repeat after me. We're going to play just a C major scale. So we're going to sing do. We're going to play a C major scale, but we're going to sing it first. Remember, that first one is you got to hear the pitch. do. So all these exercises is going to encompass everything that we just talked about. So repeat after me. Do, 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 do. Sing it again. If you're up here, do, 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 do. For all my altos and my sopranos out there, repeat after me. Do, 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 do. Or do, 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 do. That's the first two notes of the scale. Da, 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 da. Repeat after me. Da, 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 da. Your voice doesn't have to be beautiful. Just match my pitch. Da, 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 da. And then I want you to say da, everything on da, because that's how we're going to articulate all these notes. We're going to use a tenuto articulation. So let's start from the beginning. Do, 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 da, 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 da. So in notes, that's C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G. Let's sing just that much using do and da. Do, 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 da, 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 da. Luckily, you're by yourself, you're singing by yourself, and no one's really listening to you. So don't be too embarrassed. Come on, belt it out. All right, the last few notes, we're going to do this. D, 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 D. Sing that. Or D, 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 D. Or D, 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 D. Right? Try that. Sing that. Sing it again. D, 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 D. Now let's sing the entire scale. We got to hear it before we play it. Everything that we do, we have to vocalize it. There's no way around it. We can't guess. Here we go. Do, 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 da, 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 dee, 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 dee. One last time and then we'll play it. Here we go. Do, 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 da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Okay, now let's play it. Nice. We got Red 15994 says, going to do this with my 6th grade trumpets today. Thank you so much. No problem. This is going to really help for sure. One other thing about wind speed I forgot to mention. Wind speed, the paper is further out from you and for faster, and the paper is much closer to you for slower air. I want you also to think about wind speed getting louder as you go up and getting softer as you go down. That's really going to help propel, that's what I meant, propel the air faster. For now, as you get comfortable playing scales like this, as you get more advanced and skilled, you won't need to play louder to play higher. But for now, that's what I want you to do. As you go up the scale, I want you to get louder. As we go down the scale, I want you to get softer. Very simple for wind speed. All right. So, yeah, let's do that. So, do, 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 da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Just that much. And then we're going to descend the scale. Now try it on your own. Here we go, my turn. All right, so that's going up. Now let's go down. Let's reverse it. So we're gonna go da da dee 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 da 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 do 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 do. Okay, so we're just reversing it, going from D to da to do. And the reason why we're doing these vowel sounds is because it's going to get us a lot closer to the notes we want to play, and stop guessing. We don't want to guess playing trumpet. We want to be as sure as possible. And this is how you do it. This is how I do it. All right. So let's go down the scale. I'm going to play, and then you're going to play. Don't worry about a metronome. I just want you to focus on what I just explained: the wind speed, air support, faster air, and tongue level. Get that right. And then after you have a good firm handle on that, then use it with a metronome and see how you can play it in time. But don't worry about metronome right now. Just worry about getting a nice, smooth, and an accurate scale from the low note to the higher note. Now let's go down, higher note to the lower note. Dee 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 da 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 do 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 do. Here we go. One last time. All right, you guys got it? Cool. And this is the warm-up. Make sure you like the video. I also have spots left in my studio. So if you would like to take lessons with me personally, you need some one-on-one feedback, go ahead and go to the link in the description box below this video or above this video. The first lesson for new students is free. So the reason why I'm doing it for free is so I can help and hear you play, get a sense for your ability, your level, talk about your goals, what you're trying to do, and then we can move forward after that. So click the link down below to schedule a free lesson with me today. The link is up above this video or below this video. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is Monday morning. Have a happy Monday. Have a happy week. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.